All right, let's get the ball rolling. And that little piggy wasn't supposed to be there. It's a rough rider. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you on board. It is hot here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. We are not used to 33 degrees Celsius. And it is about, 3 degrees warmer in my office. So it is pretty darn hot here. And yeah, at least in my office. I've got the regular fan sitting in the doorway, and I have a fan in the living room blowing in cooler air, and then one in the bedroom blowing in as well. And that pressure is kind of pushing through the office here, trying to keep it cooler. It's not working. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board. And we'll start off by saying welcome to the moderators, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, and let's see. Oh, hang on. I got to move this screen a little bit. That was a scary thing we put on the screen there. And all right, go forward. Come on. There we go. Got it. Anyway, so Arizona Snowman, Piggy, C&D Boy, Lucas Snow, and Joseph Fields Official, usually hiding around here somewhere, as well as others like Gary, 24/7 Live, AZ Skies, and possibly some other ones. So that is all good for right now. And welcome, moderators. Do appreciate you and really like having you all on board. And let's see, welcome to all the guests, of course. Boy oh boy, I already just about already forgot who was first, but I remembered. And we're gonna fix the cookies up here right away, and we'll get those out. And there you go, Gura. Gura was the first one in today, so Gura gets cookies. And that's kind of how that works. And welcome to everyone else. And we will definitely go through all the names. And great stuff. So somebody was asking, is Sakurajima still erupting? Yes, it is. And it is kind of taking spurts, though. It's taking a breath and then waiting a little while before the next burst comes out. So it's kind of an interesting adventure. A lot of cloud in the way, so very, very difficult to see, unfortunately. Just to remind you, what we do have on the screen here, though, is from Cumbre Vieja from last year. This is November 12th. I'm actually going to turn that off. It burns extra power there. So anyway, November 12th from last year. And that was in La Palma in the Canary Islands. So pretty awesome. Anyway, welcome everyone, and we'll start out by saying hi to Irish Monk. Welcome. And then we've got Kathy is there as well, Al Sanchez, Henry Nelson, Sophie is here, Linda Schoof is here, Gura, of course, getting the cookies. Tetra is in the house. Welcome, Tetra. Hermione Schaefer made it in. Good to see you, Hermione. Mars 2028 is here as well. Grandma B, welcome. And going up the list some more. We got Sophie, we got Henry. Sue Hayes, welcome, Sue Hayes. Kevin Haynes also here, welcome. And we already got Kathy. We got Sophie is here, I think. Yep, saying, oh my god. Okay, no problem. Going up some more here, trying to locate some other names. Joss Dean is in the house. Welcome, Joss. And going up some more, we got Henry, we got Kevin. We also know King Colin is here, so welcome, Colin. Debbie Brady, welcome, and glad to have you on board. And let's see who else popped in, and looking up the list here, going as fast as I can, you guys. my little scroll button on, well, it actually goes pretty darn fast if I zing it, but then I don't see anybody's names. I guess the eyeballs are needing to keep up. OFU Lux from Luxembourg, welcome. And Beyond Claw, haven't seen you for a while, welcome back. Glad to have you guys on board. And going up a little bit more, Derek Shave also here, welcome Derek. Glad to have you here. And going up a little more, see who else popped in. And Oz is in the house from down under. Welcome Oz, glad to have you here and haven't seen you for a little while, so nice to have you back on board. And looking here, yeah, I see King Colin there, Grandma B, Irish Monk. Let's see, who else did we not get? Just scrolling up here trying to find other names. And if I don't happen to mention your name, don't be offended. Like Al Sanchez is here as well. Begging for extra cookies. Irish Monk. Irish Monk is making his own cookies while he's out on the road. Anyway, that's a different story. I'm not going to get into his personal business there. We won't mention his doghouse at all. All funny. Okay, I'm up as far as I can see. The only other one at the very top that I see right now is Lizoid. And welcome back, Lizoid. So if, there we have 24/7 Live, AZ Skies, Gary popped in, welcome. Omi 54, Metal Omi 54 is here, welcome. And Yona, welcome back Yona, I'm glad to see you. Oops, what? Ops Skies. Oh, and Pistol Pete is in the house. Hey neighbor, I hope you're hot. Anyway, that is pretty awesome, and welcome to everyone. Glad to have you all on board tonight. Wow, that is starting out early. Thank you very kindly, Metal Omi 54. Metal Omi 54, just writing that down, and thank you kindly for that in the 1999 super chat. That is awesome. That really starts the day out really well. Hey, B-Matt is here as well. Wow, Irish Monk is throwing in €2 as well here. This is the last of my money in Bucharest. Is that Bucharest money? Irish Monk. And looks like somebody's going shopping right away. You'll never know who. Okay, there, the cat's out of the bag, or hang on, the pigs are out of the bag. They're going shopping with all that fine cash. Boy, oh boy, thank you guys. We really do appreciate those super chats. Got them written down here, thank you. And that is awesome. Only 54, any matches, and thank you, Omi, that's awesome. Hey, B-Matt is here as well. Welcome, B-Matt. Sharon Stewart also made it in. Good to see you. And I think that is good for names for right now. And hopefully we will see what else is going on here. So I did mention that Sakurajima is still erupting. So let's actually pop over there first and take a look. It is daytime weather over there, I do believe, and let's see. Yeah, it is. Just got to find the right screen to be on. We'll try that one. Oh, nice lenticular cloud that's building up. So it's very, very difficult to see with that cloud formation sitting on top. But most of that cloud formation is generated by the volcano. and we'll back up about an hour here and kind of show you what has been going on. Wow, Lizoid, throwing in a $20.01. That is awesome, Lizoid. And let me just push the button here so we get this thing going in the right spot here. Okay, actually I want to go back about 10 more or 15 more seconds, something like that, just so you can see this. So this was about an hour ago, hour and 15 minutes ago, and I'm trying to write down everything. So okay, 2001 from Lizoid, thank you, and then Linda Shoof. Well, since you asked, Omi, thank you very kindly, Linda. And you guys are awesome, and that is very, very kind of all of you. And let me get wow, you guys, holy mackerel. I'm still writing the last one down. We get another one. Gura, why, thank you, Gura. That's very kind of you, Gura. And that's 109 Swedish kroners, and there we go. And I'm not sure what that works out to in US or Canadian dollars, but anyway, well, let's not worry about that part right now. And that is awesome, and I really do appreciate the super chats, and that is really, really wonderful. That is wonderful support from all of you, and I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, seriously. Anyway, pardon me, let's get at what we're seeing on the screen. And of course you see the very grayish clouds that are being billowed out by the volcano, and that is what I'm talking about here, as far as it is generating its own I'll send you my army spare treasure chest, Dr. Fox. That's awesome, King Colin. That would be really nice, and that would be cool. And yeah, that is very, very nice. All right, just to look at that. So that's about an hour ago, and it is a pretty heavy duty there. So we do see that, and that is kind of nice. Prior to that, it was still a little bit dark there, and I really didn't pay attention to too many of them. I was working on some other stuff, but if we go back about what is it, 2 hours and 20 minutes or so, then we are seeing what it looks like at that point in time. Wasn't really that eruptive, and it's just a recent thing that we started seeing it billowing out more. As you can see, and this is earlier in the morning, 5:21 a.m., and it was very, very hard to see some of that. But I'm going to put that back to live, so we can keep monitoring. And as you see right now, we do have a grayish plume coming out of there again. So definitely doing its thing. Vegas Woman 702, blessings, my friends. Welcome, Vegas Woman, and glad to have you on board. And that is pretty awesome. A bird, yeah, there's a few of them around here, and we see them flying through there. Pretty awesome stuff. Anyway, that is what Sakurajima is doing. So we're going to leave that alone, though. We'll get back to our regular routine here and have a peek, first off, at Mount Etna. It's strange to say lenticular, in this setting, no? Well, yes and no, Omi, and it's kind of weird, but what gets me is it's so windy out there, and why are we seeing lenticular buildups? And that is kind of a weird thing, and I don't know if it's just some heating of certain portions of the cloud causing it to do that, or it's a little off and odd. Anyhow, we'll address that when we get back over there. And yeah, just hang on. Let's just go back over there for a second. It's doing more, and Sicily can wait. Sicily can wait. There you can see a lot more pluming out, and that is very, very interesting to be able to observe that. I wonder how that close-up cam is. That is the close-up cam, and I'm surprised we can see some of that billowing out of there. Of course, you can see the darkish brown compared to the other whiter clouds here. So we do have material continuing to be being ejected from Sakurajima, and that is kind of neat, and I like seeing that. That's awesome. And from what I understand, most people have been evacuated from the area, so everybody is safe that way. All right, finally, the video drought has broken. Yes, and it has a little bit, and that is pretty awesome. So anyway, looking at what we see at Mount Etna today, back to Sicily. Of course, you can't see a heck of a lot on the screen now because it is 1 a.m. or 3 minutes thereafter. And let's put it on this. And actually, it's 10 minutes after. But anyway, I did make this little short time lapse. Obviously, we can't see a heck of a lot because of all that cloud. And this really tells you what it was like. So it is one of those things where we're seeing that, and we'll live with it, and it is what it is. So not too bad, but unfortunately no Mount Etna today. So hiding in the clouds all the way. And let's see if well, that'll be over in a minute or so. Less than a minute, mere second. No, about a minute and 4 seconds. There we go. But yeah, all quiet as far as earthquakes as well. The seismic activity is still pretty much normal. How's my Fuego? We'll get to Fuego soon. Don't worry. We will actually, we'll look at Fuego. Yeah, my time lapse of Fuego was great. Yep, we'll have a look at that soon. Yeah, Fuego has erupted too. Well, if Vegas Woman, if you haven't looked, I did post a video of Fuego this morning, and that was doing pretty awesome. And I do have it loaded up. Wow. Celebrating all the new bacon. BMAT, William, holy mackerel. That is awesome. BMAT. And a $49.99 super chat. That is absolutely tremendous. Thank you very kindly for that wonderful super chat. So, wow. Yeah, that is awesome. Very awesome. Anyway, yeah, I want to actually, let's do the Fuego thing first here before we go to Iceland. And since there's not a heck of a lot going on in Iceland, let's take a look at Fuego. And right now, that's Popocatépetl on the screen, but let me get over to the proper screen here. There we go. And that is what it looks like right now at Fuego, and that is not a very good look, you guys. But we did have a earlier in the day we had some breaks, and then it kind of looked like this, that kind of thing. So we did see some of that pluming and little eruptions there. Let me back that up a bit more, and that's kind of what it was like, and you could see that puffing out fairly well, and that is during the daytime hours, of course. But I want to show you the video from the nighttime hours that I did post. So here comes that video, and the music is on, so I'm going to try to I just want to make sure the music is turned down though, so it'll be cool. I'll just play it here and you guys can enjoy it. So this is what I set up this morning. Now, warning, flicker. There is a little bit of flicker because of the clouds. And anyway, as we're going through here, I want you guys to kind of look at, there's something that bothers me about this whole shot here. And I kind of just want to point it out. It's this object here. And I know what it is, but we're going to have some fun with that little guy. So we'll do that tomorrow, though. I think it'll be interesting. Anyway, this is, of course, a time-lapse, so what you're seeing is a much more rapid than the actual event. And it was indeed a fireworks show. Some of them were really heavy, others are not as funky, but hey, we like that. So this is pretty good. BMAT, nice, fun. Okay, thanks. Anyway, yeah, pretty awesome looking stuff, you guys. So I was hoping that we'd see a bunch of hot red lava coming out of there, but we'll wait a little bit. We don't see that much, but just a bit at the end when it goes into daylight mode. And I think it was pretty cool. There you go. You can see the candle burning up top there, and it is pretty neat to see that, and the occasional puff, which was kind of neat to see it at high speed like that. And Fata Magona. Oh boy, I have no idea. Sophie. Locomotive puffing. Yeah, it's pretty awesome though to be able to see that, you guys. And of course, for those who haven't looked at the video itself, if you go back into the channel, you will see what I put together there. You can watch this video again at leisure and take a good look at it, because we're going to scrutinize it tomorrow, and I'm going to put something together. Tomorrow's Friday, so we'll do it. Anyway, this is kind of neat looking here right at the end, where all this cloud and smoke looks like it's coming up from out of the valley around the volcano. Even though that's just cloud, it's not smoke. It is pretty cool. Sophie, if it's reflections, it might be, but we're going to analyze it. We're going to send it off to a special German guy who analyzes videos, and he can have a look at that. And we'll see what happens. But anyway, I just wanted you guys to see that. That was pretty cool. So that is Fuego doing its thing and keeping us all happy. And we'll turn that back off. And of course, that was back from around 8 o'clock this morning, putting it back to live. We're in the clouds right now. So that is kind of what we see. Rats. I'll be at work when the breakdown of this video is on. Oh, darn it. Guess you're going to have to watch it on a break or something. Maybe I'll make a special analyzation video, and you guys can watch that. So, anyway, we're going to have some fun. Let's get over to Ragnar. Oh, gee, Ragnar almost looks the same color as Fuego. Slightly a little bit more of a blue tinge in the screen, but that is Ragnar. So if we go back, we know it's raining there. So about 5 hours, 18 minutes ago, we can see the raindrops on the actual lens of the camera. hard to see what's going on. If we back up a little bit more, hopefully we'll have less rain. Well, no, still big drops on there. Hard to see anything with that rain. And then prior to that, let's see if we can find a spot here. Yep, that looks not too bad. That is at 15:43 Iceland time. And so just about 4 p.m. or quarter to 4 in the afternoon. And that is what we're seeing. We do see the plumes coming up, which is pretty cool and awesome. Didn't see as much smoke there today. So if we go back to before the times, we do see a little bit better here. This is before all that rain and the clouds. We can see a little bit of smoke added to the heat plumes, but not that much. So going back a little bit further even, and slightly different sun angle, looks pretty awesome, you guys. But anyway, that is Ragnar today, and then prior to that, we've got this is about 11 hours and 10 minutes ago, and just before that it was in the clouds. And we do see some of this steam around the outsides here, which is pretty cool. But I don't think that really meant too much. We do have some out here in the front as well. And if it rained, it makes sense that we would have seen that. You guys do very well in English. Joss says, Danke, Linda. And then Linda's going to reply and say, Bitteschön. Okay, Pistol Pete says, Dr. Fox, did you find out what that pink object you seen the other day? I have no idea what it is. I'm still guessing. I figure it is a bird. That's all I can think of. One of the guys that actually has that camera, set up that camera, said that is a piece of trash. Well, I don't think trash has wings. So Piggy says a snowy owl. They don't have snowy owls in Iceland, I don't think. And they don't have bats in Iceland either. And that is going to be Mothman. Yeah. Possibly. Whatever it was very fluorescent and see-through. So, yes, they do. Looked it up. Oh, okay, Piggy. Flamingo? That's pretty good, Linda. I don't know. It could be. I really don't know what it was. And, what I'm suspecting it is a bug or a bird, and of course that would have been flying by there at a pretty good speed, and who knows, but there are all kinds of warm currents right above the Perlin center, so that's something to bear in mind. It could have been a piece of trash flying in a certain direction. Don't know. I really don't know. The disco duck. Yeah, could have been, Omi. I have no idea. It looked pretty awesome, though, as far as I'm concerned, and I thought it was kind of neat to bring that out. Anyhow, let's carry on with what we've got here. So that is, of course, what it is out there at Ragnar. Take a look real quick. You can see how the city looks, and of course that is our screen that we seen the bug on, and that is bug, bird, whatever it was. It's kind of neat. Anyway, not bad looking, but it's raining all over there, so no beautiful sunset tonight, unfortunately. Quick peek at the other shots here. So that is Not Haggy Valley, and you can see that it is still steaming pretty good in there, and I think that is from the rain, and you can see different times of the day there. This is in the wee hours of the morning. That's what, 6:57 a.m. and it definitely looks like it's smoking pretty good. But it's steam coming off of there, and this is at 5:02 a.m. Right there, and that's at 3 at night. Too dark to see, but yep, 5:02 and 6:18, 6:57, and then a little bit darker at what is it, 8:10 a.m. and not the greatest of visibilities there either at 8:47. It gets a little lighter at about 10 a.m. So that is pretty cool to see that, but it really isn't helping us as much as what I'd like it to. It doesn't tell us what the temperature is. I'd like to go wandering out there and poke a hole in the lava and measure the temperature. It'd be very interesting. What, I have bats in my belfry. Sandra, I wouldn't advertise that. You'll never be able to sell your belfry. Still warm, yes, William, that's what we're thinking. It is still holding a lot of heat. I'm just a little bit surprised, though, that it's up in the front here and these sides that are thinner. You know, I would expect it back here where it's like 20 meters thick, if not thicker. But out in the front here, we are only about 2 or 3 meters thick in some places, maybe 4 meters. So 15, 16 feet. That should have cooled down by now. And at least I would think. I fed the English to my bats. Ah, well, Irish monk, that's a good plan. Anyway, let's get over to our harmonic tremor chart, and we will see what we've got over there. And the downward trend, I'm going to refresh it though. That is already a few minutes old. There we go. And the downward trend continued, and I was hoping it was going to go back up. Darn it. Bats are good. Eat mosquitoes. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, we see some spikes here, little ones, nothing big, and that would indicate some small tremors in the area, but no major activity. That is all on a downward slope. That, of course, is for Philadelphia, but we will go down and take a look at the Grindavik chart as well, and see what Grindavik has on theirs. So that is Grindavik, about the same downward trend, and we do see some little spikes in here. They had a little stoppage here, and something moved or rumbled, and then it went back down some more. Only the one that poked up a little bit more in this guy. So very interesting to see that. Zooming back up here real quick. One more, there we go, and we'll leave it right there. Moving on to the earthquakes, I'm going to refresh that as well. Pardon me. Actually, I don't need to refresh it, just move it, zoom it in or zoom it out. It refreshes automatically. There we go. And first off, looking out here in the top portions of the Rikens Ridge, we don't see anything up there. First guy we come to is this 1.3, and that is way up north. And of course, that is from yesterday at 1948. 9.2 kilometers down, 1.3. So I will leave him alone, and we'll move on down a little bit, and we'll get there's Astja there, and Astja didn't show anything on this map, but we do have some friends here from today at 2:55 a.m. 9.2 kilometers down for that 1.6. And then we have a 1.3, 5 kilometers down, 2:55 a.m. as well. And that is very interesting that it's over there, not over here. But we'll have a look on the other map and confirm that. looking at Bardabunga and Grimsvatn, we don't see that much going on right there. We do have some movement in the flows here, and we'll zoom in on these guys. 1.1, 7.2 kilometers down, and of course that shouldn't be in the flow, that's way down in the ground. 8:44 a.m. 1 minute to go, thank you. 7.2 kilometers down, 8:44 a.m. This other guy here is 2.5 kilometers down for that 1.3 from 8:44 a.m. And that's what we're seeing out there, sliding over a little bit. And we see some small little stragglers here. We'll pick these up real quick. 1.1, and still not zoomed in enough. Darn it. There we go. 18.5 kilometers down, 6:20 in the morning for that 1.1, right on that lava bed. Very interesting, and that's not the first earthquake we've had over there, so pretty cool. We've got this 1.2, and that is right there, 10, what is it, at 10.9 kilometers down. I was just looking at that lava bird comment. 7:52 a.m. is the time on that one. 1.2, and it's nothing major, I don't think. 1.4 here, and that guy is 7.3 kilometers down from yesterday at 21:37. Okay, the poppet has been released. I am going to go hide. If I hear scratching at the door again, that's scary. You should see my door. It's all full of scratches, you guys. Anyway, for those good people who are here and enjoying the show, by all means, continue to stick around. We will finish off looking at this chart here after the break, and we'll also check the other chart because that has some other information on it. And anyway, we'll take a look at it and see what happens. I'm going to get you back onto the lava flows for now, and hopefully we'll find a good spot here and make sure that works. So, oh yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, let it rip. Okay, for those who haven't hit that like button yet, please do consider doing that. Also, if you're new to the channel and you have not yet subscribed, by all means, give that subscribe button a quick tap, turn it from red to gray, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you know when we're on. And on that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I will be back in about 5 minutes, and then we will continue. Don't go away. Keep smiling, play nice, and don't throw any lava at each other. That stuff hurts. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Glad to have you on board. I had to turn my fan on high. It was getting way too hot here. I'm hoping it's not too loud in the background and that everybody is okay with it. Thank you for the welcome backs from all you wonderful people. We've got Piggy and Kevin Haynes and Sue Hayes and Wonky Donkey, and let's see, there's somebody else up top here that said it a little early. Not sure. Scott Hartman got it in there as well. Welcome, and also welcome to Storm Chaser 1211. Glad to have you back on board. And Sharon Stewart didn't say I can hear you. Oh yes, she did. There it is. Fan is fine. All right. Is Arizona okay? I have no idea. I haven't seen him yet today, or this afternoon. I did see him this morning, or I got a couple of emails from him this morning. I haven't seen him anywhere other than that. So I know he's alive. He's should be okay, but I'm not sure where he is. So he's busy in other channels, Piggy. All right. Well, that explains things, and hopefully he's not overly busy, and he can keep things under control. We've got enough here anyway as far as moderators. Piggy is here, Lucas is here, and we've got Gary here as well. So I don't think we are too strapped or worried for moderators right now, and it's fine if he's busy in other places. Hopefully he's not too busy for his sake. Okay, and let's see here what else we've got. Okay, well, and all right. All right, we know where he is now. I just got an email, and he's in the background watching. It's all right, guys. Don't worry about it, and just let him rest and relax a little bit. And it's one of those days where you just want to have a little bit of relaxation, and those. Oh, hang on. What's that say there? I can't see that. Darn it. I gotta make it bigger somehow. Using a very small font. Hard to see. Can't see that one. Trying to see the other one here. Okay. Hopefully that's all good. Anyway, I'm gonna close those windows so I don't get too confused here, because having more windows open doesn't do me darn good. A darn bit of good here. All right, back to where we were. We were looking at the earthquakes. Whoops, wrong one. Next one. I want to go earthquakes, not a harmonic tremor chart. So let's get back there, and we'll have a look and see what has happened on the Reykjanes Peninsula. We went through all of these out there. Nothing major. Zooming in here a little bit, and we really don't see anything major out here. I was looking down the Reykjanes Ridge as well, nothing there. So let's zoom in a little bit and see what these three have got to say, and then we'll take a look at the other ones. This one not too far away from the power plant happened today at 2:48 a.m. 1.2 magnitude, 3.6 kilometers down. And that is okay there. And we have another 1.2 down here by the other power plant, 5.7 kilometers down. That's actually from yesterday at 20:20 was the time on that one. And I know there's another one here, a 1.1 right there. And that is, what is it, 6.7 kilometers down from yesterday as well, at 22:41. So that is what's showing up on this chart. And like I say, I noticed there's a bunch of different numbers on this one. So we're going to go through some of this First off, I want to look up top. I don't see anything else there. We do have a larger one here, 1.6, that happened at 1945, 9.6 kilometers down, and that wasn't on the other chart. We only had the one little one there, and then we also have a 0.8, 4.9 kilometers down from 1908, and a few other small ones. We did see this one on that chart, but this one over at Asja, 0.61, 5.7 kilometers down at 14:17 this afternoon, wasn't showing up there. We do see this 1.3, and that was 2.45 kilometers down, 14:44 was the time on that. And then we move over, we see a 0.8, 700 meters down here in, that is, what is it? It's 1928 at Katla. So we've seen that guy. We've got this other one here close to Hekla, and that is 1352, 1.2, and just about 11 kilometers down. And we got the other ones there, but I'm interested in what's happening at Ragnar. So of course we want to take a look and see what we've got in the entire area, but the ones at Ragnar are the ones that are the most fun. 4:17 a.m., 0.78, 5.6 kilometers down, and that is in the top end of Meradalia. And that's right in line with our fissures that we would have had. So definitely still got something going on there, and very, very interesting. We see this one here, wasn't on the other map either, 1.2, 3.6 kilometers down, 8:48 a.m. For that guy. And then of course some little ones here, 13:05, 0.21, 1.28 kilometers down, and that is kind of weird, but that is just on the outskirts of Grindavik. Really kind of a weird quake. This one 3.8 kilometers down for this 0.18 from 2:24 a.m. We'll leave that guy be, and there's the one, there's another one that's fairly close there, 0.36, right next to the power plant, 4 kilometers down from 8:52 a.m. And hopefully that didn't rattle anybody. Anyway, that is a little bit better synopsis of what we see there, and includes a little bit more information. We do like it. They did have another 2 point something out here, but that might have been from previous as well. So there's your earthquakes for Iceland, and that gives you a pretty good idea or understanding of what we've got. Nothing major happening there, so things are quiet and peaceful. Quick peek back over at Sakurajima, and Sakurajima, yep, still in the cloud, and definitely doing its thing. We'll check on it on occasion here, but let's go through and look at our other locations, and we'll head over to the Azores, and of course the Azore Islands in the middle of the Atlantic. You see the lights over here. There's a straight water strait right in between here, 18 kilometers between islands. We are on the island of Seo George. That island that you see lit up here is Pico Island, just to give you a quick peek. Oh no, not that one. Where is it? This guy. Oh, I have to redo these. Copy, remove, paste. There we go. Let's try that. There you go. Now you can see what it looks like during the day. So that straight in between gets a little rough sometimes, but that's what we've got. And you can see Mount Montana over on Pico Island, and then if you look at the top end, you can also, the very right hand side there, you can see Fayal Island also. Anyway, back to where we were here. So we're looking at the harbor, and a little bit of one of the towns down below there. Let's take a look at the little cove, and that cove, of course, tells us where the weather is being nice, looking for lots of white water down here. The more we see, we know it's a pretty rough ocean, but right now we're only seeing, well, we do see actually a fair amount here, so I'm wondering if they do have a little bit of a rougher sea right now. But we'll take a look at the other harbor, and whoa, bright lights, don't look into the light. Anyway, that doesn't do us any good. There was a ship parked there earlier, and obviously they're doing something and loaded up cars or whatever, I think. And let's see, we need to change that to the other view. Well, there we go. And quick peek at how many earthquakes we had. Today is the 28th. It's been busy. And we've got 3:43 a.m. 1.5. We have a 2.0 from 5:18 a.m. We also have a 2.2 from 14:35. We have another 1.9 here at 54 minutes after 4 p.m. or 16:54, if you will. And next one is this guy here, 2050, a 1.7, and then a little bit bigger one here at the end, 2051, 2.6. So that's pretty interesting. Shaker level 4 on that guy. So it would have been felt by the local public. The one here, the other one, 2.2, felt like a 3. So they might have felt that a little bit. But 4, you definitely would be feeling it and seeing what happens. So pretty cool, pretty awesome. Let's pop over to the other map. Going to refresh that guy since we had all those extras on there that we didn't have earlier. And come on, map, refresh. All right, it doesn't want to refresh. Oh, yes it does. All right, make bigger. There we go. And there we see a little bit more earthquake activity. Of course, I'm going to zoom this out first, and then we can kind of see where the Azore Islands are. There you can see Nova Scotia, PEI, Newfoundland over on that side, Canada, and you come over across the pond, mid-Atlantic ridge right there, and there's Portugal and Spain and Ireland, of course, where Irish Monk is in the doghouse, and then over here, mind you, hang on, he's somewhere else. He's not there. Never mind. England being here, Europe, that kind of thing. So that's where we are, and of course, and this is the Eurasian plate, and then down here, this is your dividing line, and that's the African plate, and down here. So that is what we're looking at, and we will zoom in a little bit and see what we've got here. So we have this 5 hours ago, 2.0 way out there. 23 hours ago, 2.3. We have this 2.1 10 hours ago. So that kind of covers those guys. But if we zoom in a little bit more here on our wonderful Sao George, we see this one 9 hours ago, 2.5. We've got this one here. What happened? Pop? Somebody popped? Oh, I hope nobody popped anything. Did Doc just say a pop or pop it? No, pop. Oh boy. Pop. I didn't say call the Krakens. I said pop. 19 hours ago, 2.2. 3 hours ago, 1.7. And here we got two of them stacked on top of each other. One is 1.5 from 20 hours ago. We'll figure out the other one in a second. 7 hours ago for this 1.9. Let's zoom in a little bit more here, see if they all separate a little bit. And no, they won't. And they're right on top of each other. So you had two in the same spot. Darn it. And no way to pry them apart. Dr. Fox, her ears are twitching. Oh no. Pop it. Just don't send the mini krakens. I don't want the mini krakens at my door again. They scratched it. Mars says the only thing you want to pop is a cap on your Pepsi. You got it. And that is exactly it. Anyway, zooming back out, there is your Azore Islands, and of course right in the middle of the Atlantic. Let's take a look at what they've got for their list, and it is fairly extensive, but the ones that are our concern are the ones on Saint George. So the 1.5, the 2.2 here, then we go up to the 1.9, 1.7, and 2.6. Taking a quick look, and of course that's not going to work. Let's back that up and go and try it again. There we go, got it working that time. And it shows you how much more shallow these are than what we've had before. Actually, last little while, this is the 10 kilometer mark. Most of them are kind of in that same ballpark again. That's interesting. I thought they were down because the chart was kind of at the 15 kilometer mark or something yesterday, and today they're going down to 25 kilometers, which is a little odd why they would make it that deep. But anyway, you do see the ones on the surface up top, and then the three that are probably about 8 or 9 kilometers down, and a little bit more than 10 kilometers on that guy. Yep, when Dr. Fox whispers, it freaks her. Uh-oh, I will try not to whisper. Okay, she lifted her head, then the glared Dr. Fox. Okay, I will try not to whisper too much. At least not while she's in earshot. So let me know when she leaves, okay? That'll be all right. Carrying on, we did have our wonderful look at Fuego already, but let's look at our other volcanoes out there. And Popocatépetl hiding in the clouds, and I know it was not hiding in clouds all day, so let's find it. And it too was pluming up some pretty good stacks of steam. And let's see, what's this thing doing on me here? All right, right about here. That'll work. There we go. And you can see it is producing a lot of steam in that shot. And that is actually from about 9.5 hours ago. The rest of the day, most of the time, it was in the clouds and very, very difficult to see. I don't think we need to report that, but that's kind of what we're dealing with. Okay, so well, this actually wasn't too bad right there. You could see a little bit, and that's about an hour and 20 minutes ago. Putting that one back on live, looking at the next one here, same deal. We'll have to back that up a bunch. And we did have kind of a lenticular cloud build up on this as well. And you can kind of see it from the side, very smooth looking and everything. But not the greatest of visibilities. Later on there you can see the larger plume coming out. And how come my mouse isn't showing up? Darn it, my mouse should be showing up. Let me get my mouse fixed. Mouse, there we go. And now I got a mouse. 3-minute warning, okay, and no worries, we'll get that done. So that's what is popping out of there, you guys. It looks pretty wild. I'm moving ahead here a little. Yeah, clouds were just rough, so hard to be able to say what's going on behind them, unfortunately. So let's put it back to live. We'll go to the next shot. Same thing. We have to go back in time to see anything, and even at that, it doesn't show very well. We did see this here at night, and let's see if we'll leave it there for a second. So this is at 4:37 a.m. and it is actually producing a little bit of an eruption. So we know it is active. Hey, Chuckster is in here. Wow, welcome, Chuckster. Fix my hamster. All right, don't worry about your hamster. It'll be okay. Just don't let the krakens get it. But anyway, that was Popo Catty Pedal at the wee hours of the morning, and we kind of like that. Let's go ahead a little bit more here. There, we can see it light up fairly well. So just about 4:40 a.m. That's what we were seeing. A little bit of light coming out of the dungeon, and all cool. Pardon me. Moving on, there is Fuego di Colima, and that is not produced a heck of a lot today. I did try to check earlier. I did not see any eruptive activity from it. Possibly a little bit of a heat plume, but pretty quiet otherwise, and you can see a little bit of smoke coming off of it, but not a lot. Wish we had a closer up view. Anyway, let's we did Fuego already, so I'm not going to worry about him right now, and that is of course Fuego from earlier in the day. This is what it looked like. So pretty cool, but we'll put that back onto live. It is in the clouds right now. Moving down a little bit further south from Guatemala down to Nicaragua, and there of course is Talica. Talica is off-gassing, and the smoke is blowing in the opposite direction away from the camera, which is really good. But there it is, and that looks not so bad. Hang on, I can probably fix that picture a little bit, and yeah, you can see most of it. Darn it, somebody keeps moving these things. Must be the krakens. And anyway, that is there. Next picture, of course, is Mumbo Tumbo, and that one didn't quite all make it on the screen, but just about. We do see the business end up top here doing its thing. A little bit of smoke and off-gassing, but that's about it. And one more here in Nicaragua. And of course, that is Messiah Volcano. Continues to off-gas very nicely. And I hate to say it, but this is a nice looking a plume, the way this thing comes off for the most part. Oh my God, I hear scratching. Oh my God, am I going to be eaten or something? Oh boy, these krakens. Let's find some lava, and hopefully the krakens won't attack while the lava is on. Oh boy, let's get rid of that. Oh, the krakens are going to get me worried. Okay, turn the music on. For those good people who have not yet hit that like button, please do hit that like button. Help us out, and that would be really, really wonderful. It is the easiest, cheapest, and most economical way to help us out with promoting the stream, of course. And of course, if you like it, definitely hit it. Also, for those who have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing if you're enjoying what you're seeing, and that would be awesome. So if you feel we've earned it, hit that button. And on that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I will be back in about 5 minutes or so with some bacon seeds. So don't go away. I'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and glad to have you on board. Hey, Yvonne Kunkel just popped in. Welcome, Yvonne. Glad to see you. And Brian Rockrail fan also just got here. And who else popped in? Kananaskis Country also just got here. Welcome, all of you. Glad to have you on board. And thank you for the welcome backs from Kevin and let's see, who else said that? Sue and Grandma B and Gura and Piggy, and welcome everyone. And glad to be here and glad to have Yvonne showing up. That's awesome. And anyway, let's carry on just in time for Bacon Seeds. I'm turning that song off. I turned it off. Next time we go back to this page, it should not go off. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it won't. Anyway, bacon seed time, you guys. Let's get over there. So let's see what we can find. Okay, that was the basket that we seen yesterday. And that is pretty awesome. Those guys look pretty cool. And moving on, we see a new batch. These guys are all reddish in color. That is a pretty good 6-pack right there for you. And that is kind of nice. I like that color. That is interesting. Browny red kind of rusty color there. The color that I'm really, really poor at and colorblind at. So yeah, if they're rusty, to me they look rusty, and that is Rusty the Piggies. Let's carry on here. Didn't see bacon seeds for a long time. Yvonne, enjoy them. Those are wonderful. And here's some more rusty looking bacon seeds. But that one is saying, hey, did you see what they did over there? And that one is going, no, I didn't. They're whispering, but yep, definitely. It's either that or about to give them a snap bop on the side of the head. One of the two looks pretty cool, and I love it, you guys. And next one, they been out in the rain too long. They gone rusty. Oh boy. What about these ones, Piggy? They don't look like they were in the rain. They look like they're in their sty, in their hay, and they're rusty too. And I don't think they've been out too long. And that's another 6-pack right there, hiding in the wonderful straw that is provided. A nice little nap for those guys. Heyday, yep, you bet, Sue. All right, let's see what else we've got here for bacon seeds. And, another rusty colored one. I wonder what he's looking at. He's really giving it the eye, whatever it is. And definitely having an interesting time. All right, next one is this guy. And these guys aren't rusty. I think they're making some noise, though. And they are cute looking. I like that one with its mouth open and smiling and kind of going, hey, what are you doing? But that's pretty cool. All right, one last one. And I see Mona Alfano is here. Welcome, Mona. I didn't see you earlier there. A last bacon seed picture for today. And these are from Vulcan. They are Vulcan pigs, and their ears are very pointy and they stick up. So, gotta love it. They're kind of look like they got rings around their eyes. That is kind of weird, but nice. I like it. Definitely not skinny. Dr. Fox, do you know why the minions keep phoning me up, inviting me to the party? Then in the background I hear one say, but, and that sounds like a hundreds of the little minions laughing their heads. Trevor, don't go there. Best advice, don't go there. Block that number. Then you won't have that problem. Anyway, that's our bacon seeds for today, you guys, and they are pretty awesome. Anyhow, we already had a look at the Azores, and we had a look at our wonderful Central American ones here. So let's go over and have a look at Merapi. And Merapi is, I guess, fairly happy. Vulcan pigs didn't know that the United Launch Alliance was raising pigs. No, they're from Vulcan, Alberta, down south here. It's about a 3.5-4 hour drive. And yes, I kid you not, they when you go down the street and you say hi to someone, they will go live long and prosper and actually put their hand up in that V shape. It was hilarious when I drove through there and said hi to a guy, and that's exactly what he did. And I just had a chuckle, but all good. Speed dial, piggy speed dialing. Oh boy, is that what's going on? Let's see. Mark the Shark, hello, welcome. All right. Okay. I'll leave it alone. Let me get on the right page here. Oh boy. Let's go back into the nighttime state of that volcano and see if there was any lavally goodness happening. Lots of stars in the background of what I'm seeing, but not very much lava. A little bit coming down the hill there. Let's see if we can find when that actually occurred, and that would have been right about here, and there we can see it coming down the hill. A little bit of bacon, and that is awesome. I like it. Of course, in the IR cam here, it really lights up, but we do see some beautiful bacon streaks coming down the hill, better than what we've seen in the last couple of days. We need more lava, you bet, DJ. I agree. Docs on bacon seeds, LOL. He bought seeds? Oh no, I didn't buy seeds. Piggy sent them over here. I got wabbits. I got no time for bacon seeds. Anyway, looking back to see if we can find another one or two plumes coming out of there. Just so you know what we're dealing with, and you can see how bad it really got there. As far as the weather, the further back we go, the worse it got. So looking for some popping material, but I don't see a darn thing. And as I did indicate yesterday, it's been a lot quieter than what it has in the past, and of course that's what we see right now. It's very, very kind of cloudy and foggy and poor. We're not going to see it. They do have that other stream up and running. It is still doing its thing, and you can see that thermal, and looks pretty cool. And of course the regular ones here with the different flow coming off of it, pretty neat, but not really helping us out. We don't see lava. And of course this is New Zealand, and we've seen that low pressure zone was sitting on top of New Zealand, so we do not get to see the Ruapehu again today. It's definitely in the cloud works in the background here, and even if we go back, yeah, at nighttime 11.5 hours ago, nothing. It's because of the clouds. We know that weather pattern, that the way everything was, it was bad. Samaru has simmered down a little. Yes, it does. Samaru. I get it. A punny Samaru. All right, let's move on to. There's Samaru. Merapi is the one that simmered down. Samaru is hiding in the clouds, and we're not going to see it. Let me see if I can find that cloudy picture. Where is it? It's one of these. There it is over on the end. If we bring that back a bunch. Oh, this one is not even a recording. They've got this one as just general pictures, so we don't get to see it. I'm going to try and refresh here and see if they've got this one on. No. So I was hoping that we would be able to see something at Krakatoa, but they don't have that on either. So we're all good. Trojan Pony is in the house. Welcome, Trojan Pony. Glad to have you on board. And that is awesome. Moving on, let's go back to our wonderful Sakurajima. And of course, there it is. And I just want to back up a few moments here and just take a look and see. Actually, before we do that, let's double check and see if no ice cream boats. Okay, never mind. No ice cream boats right now. I see one coming right there, maybe. Anyway, let's back up just a few minutes here and see what it looks like. If we had any more eruptions since we looked at it last time. I do see some fairly dirty pluming out of there right there, but again, with that cloud cover sitting right on top of it, it is just very difficult to be able to see what's coming from the volcano and what is just a regular cloud coming through there. So definitely a big kind of downer when we can't see it. Anyway, this is from the close-up cam, and again, you can see all that cloud moving in, causing us not to be able to see it. And I wish we could. Boy, they've got some huge dragonflies over in Japan. That's what was flying by there, and kind of almost reminds me of the old Godzilla movies and stuff like that. You see them every once in a while. Boy, those things are big. Anyway, that is what we've got right now. Let's put that back to live. There we go. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Real dragons, not bugs. Yeah, they are. They're huge. They're at least 3 or 4 inches across, or maybe 7 or 8 or 8, 10, 12, 14 centimeters, something like that. Huge things. Anyway, let's leave this place be for right now. We'll take a look at the other volcanoes. We'll come back here and have another peek in a bit. Of course, that is supposed to be Mount Fuji, and Mount Fuji hiding in the clouds as well. It was out earlier. I didn't have any problem seeing it. There it is, and that is a pretty nice, nice clean view. Absolutely no snow on top of the mountain, and that is an oddity for it, because every picture that I have ever seen in any video, there's always been snow on Mount Fuji, and no more. That is really odd, right? So I don't know if you guys seen it without snow on it before, but you know, as long as I can remember, I've never seen this thing without snow until this year. So pretty weird. Climate change in action, absolutely. And anyway, popping over to ASO. ASO is the way it is spelled. ASO-san is still off-gassing quite a bit here, and it had a lot more fresh water dumped in via the rain into its caldera, so we're seeing a lot of steam come off of it, but it's also hanging in the clouds here, and that's what's kind of giving us the different view. If we go back a little bit, there were times where it was actually raining there and stuff like that. So a quick peek, that's kind of what it was. And then earlier raining, you go back a little ways, and there you can see how much it was actually steaming, and quite a bit right there. But then this is about 4 hours ago, and completely wet up top there. So that is what we've got. Putting it back onto live, this is what it is like right now, and all good for those guys. Okay, next one, of course, is Suwanosi-jima. And again, this has got some kind of a cap or cloud sitting on top of it. And it seems to be all our volcanoes that are active seem to have that today in very high humidity areas. And I think it's got something to do with the heat coming off of there and just causing it to do that. Oh, hey, it's cooler down there than it is here, Kananaskis country. That is pretty cool. And, oh, Yvonne, you're down to 17 degrees. That is wild. It's 32, 33 here right now. So pretty warm for us. Anyway, that is what we see. That 720 is the best we can do with it. But that is what we're seeing there. If we go back a little bit in time, that's about an hour and 7 minutes. That's what we see. Still quite a bit of plume on top. If we go back a little bit more, this is about 2 hours, 20 minutes ago. Again, you don't see any other clouds. So we know that this is being generated by the volcano. And it's just sitting right on top as a cap. Very neat and orderly-like, kind of weird. And here's a bunch of clouds did move in earlier, but they left. Looking at about 5 hours ago, roughly, that getting back into nighttime. It's 4:31 a.m. and their time in Japan. And that's what we've seen. So it did have that smoky cloud build up, and I think it was there pretty much all night long. There you go, 2:39 a.m. and again you're seeing the same thing, a lot of smoke sitting right on top of it. So I'm not sure if they've got some weird weather there or what is going on, but that is definitely from the volcano. And there you can see a plume come up. That is first one that I've seen in a long time. Pretty awesome. But anyway, Suwanosi-jima, and that's what we've got there. Let's see. Kananaskis says, Dr. Fox, we are supposed to get the heat yet being, it's moving to moving to the east. Okay. Well, I'm sure you'll get some of it. Definitely, Kananaskis. You have some nice weather, Gura. Yep, Gura has a little too cold though. But anyway, that is all right. There you go. I'm going to leave it as that. That is our Japanese islands and Japanese volcanoes. A quick peek at Taal, and this is this morning, of course, for them over there. And Taal is looking steamy. Well, the lake is anyway. If we back up a little bit, say like about an hour ago, just to have a peek. A little bit more fog, a little more interesting looking, and it was raining there, so pretty cool. Going back about 2 hours, more rain and fog and that kind of thing. Going back about 3 hours ago, that's what we've got there, just as dawn is breaking, and that is what we're seeing. It was already wet on the roads, so good indicator. It had been raining as well. Ooh, and some sky sparks, lightning. That is pretty awesome, and it happens quite a bit there, and not bad, not bad. All right. Pardon me. Quick peek over at Yellowstone and see where they're at. Is that actually moving or is it not moving? Yellowstone? Is Yellowstone frozen? Either they're all standing still or the clock is frozen too. All right, I think that one is frozen on me for some reason. Live? No, doesn't want to play. No, it decided to die on me. Maybe they had to reset something, or who knows. What if we play that now? Oh, yeah, it is working. Okay, and that is Yellowstone National Park, of course, in our wonderful United States, located there in Yellowstone National Park down in Wyoming, and pretty awesome, pretty cool. They do have Old Faithful is what they've got the camera pointed at, but I don't believe it is going to erupt right away. And on that friendly note, I do see it is break time, so I am going to go for a quick 5-minute break. No W in there, just a Yellowstone by itself. And oh, you want weather for Yellowstone? You have to type in the word weather first, and then a space, and then Yellowstone. Linda, if you want to do that. Anyway, you guys, I am going to go take that break. So if you have not yet hit that like button, please do help us out and see if you can bop it real quick. I see we are at 84. I'd love to see it get over 100 before the end of the show. So give it a quick bop if you haven't done so already. Also, if you are new to the stream and you have not yet subscribed, please do consider hitting the subscribe button if you feel we've earned it. And you can hit the bell notification while you're there so you get informed when we are online. And that is, wow, Yellowstone is cooler than here. Let me go there. I like Yellowstone. No, just no, Piggy, you don't need to put the exclamation in front of it. Just Yellowstone or Jellystone, either or, as far as the link, if that's what you're trying to bring up. All right, I'm going to go take that break, you guys. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. And then I will be back in a few minutes. I'm going to put you back onto the wonderful lava, if I can find it. There we go. Lava flows of Cumbre Vieja. And let's see if that'll go over there without the music. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. All right, let me get some music on there for you guys, and I will be back in 5 minutes or thereabouts. Keep smiling, be nice, and don't go away. Brain gone to sleep? No worries, Biggie. If you feel tired and you want to go have a nap, by all means, sit back, relax, and I'm sure we can handle whatever comes along. All right, I'll be back in 5, you guys. Keep smiling and playing nice in the lava. Phone cord is from COS. Oh, phone code. Okay. Trevor, don't answer it. All right, I'll be back. Oh, gee, you guys are a mean bunch. You let Grandma B clean up all by herself. Holy mackerel. She's the only one cleaning up. Holy mackerel. Welcome back, DrFox2000's Trotter's tired from dancing. Ah. Okay, well, thank you for the welcome backs, and thank you for... it's okay, I think I started it. Oh, Grandma B. All right. Thank you for the welcome backs from all of you, and there's quite a few of you there this time. Looks like Gura and Sue and Piggy and Yvonne and Kevin and Trevor and Sharon and Mars and Al, and I think I got everybody. And lots of fun. Okay, let's see where the heck we were here. We had a look at Suwanosi and Jima. We had a look at, let's take a quick peek and double check and see what's happening at Sakurajima. And I gotta find it first. What was on the picture of that one? Okay, Sakurajima. Let's see what it's doing. And nice view, lots of clouds. But difficult to tell what's coming from the volcano and what is just regular cloud moving on by. We don't see anything popping up and out, unfortunately. So that is the current activity, and just so we're aware of it. And of course, we want to check it maybe one more time before the end of the show. So all cool, all awesome. We did have looks at a bunch of things here. Wanted to go, that's to all, move back over to Yellowstone. Old Faithful still hasn't done its thing. We did want to check back in Italy or Sicily, and we want to see if our wonderful camera is working for Suwanosi, no, not Suwanosi, Stromboli, that's the one I'm trying to think of. Okay, that's not working for Stromboli. Let me see if I can put a picture on the screen here. And unfortunately, that's what the camera status is right now. So all three cameras are not working. I did have a picture somewhere of what Stromboli has been doing, and hopefully that'll show up in my stuff here. Stromboli 2, there we go. And as soon as the computer will allow me to move it, I will. And this, of course, is what has been happening at Stromboli, and that is a pretty nice view. Unfortunately, it's not a video, but that is what was happening there, the activity, and yesterday, I think, or earlier today. So pretty cool, and approved by Yvonne. Thank you. And who's leaving? Somebody says I gotta go. I hope you go safely. And I think that was Mona. Good. I gotta go. Night. All okay. Good night, Mona Alfano, and take care of yourself. Have a good evening. Okay, and take care. All right. Let's move on. We want to pop over to Hawaii as soon as I can find where I've got that. Somebody changed the pictures on me. There we are. Stop that. Move this ahead so I know where I am. And there we go, Hawaii. This is from yesterday, and this is, oh, hang on. There's that darn song again. Gremlins. All right, I got them off of there. Anyway, that is Kilauea, the lava pond in the caldera, and we see that it is pretty much full up, and we can see our total area here being full. This is from yesterday, And that, of course, let's see if we can, there, 1441 was the time of that photo. We can see that the business end here, this is where it gets fed from, the lava tube, and the venting for the lava tube that it developed all on its own. Let's go to our current picture though, and this is what it looks like right now, this very moment, or at least at 1441, and that is today. That's about 5 minutes ago. We see it's slightly lower level, but not by much. It is getting crinkly and wrinkly, and I guess that's what happens when you've got old lava. It gets wrinkly and crinkly. Crinkly? Anyway, still venting over there a bit. A lot of smoke in other spots. Pretty cool. And this is from yesterday, about 24 hours ago, really, is what it is. So let's redo that. There we go. And that is current time, or pretty close. Primary vent right there. Little hornito with that lava tube in it right there. The lava pond. And extra plumes of smoke from different locations. And some of those locations, of course, are where we have fresh lava hitting older cooled lava, and that causes it to smoke. Okay, I'm going back to sleep. Thanks for another great stream, Dr. Fox. Mods, lavaliers, and lava family, have a great day/night, everyone. See you later. Okay, Yvonne, you have a good night, and sleep well, and all the best to you. And hopefully everything will be good, and you can get some really good sleep. Anyway, that's our wonderful stuff that we've got going on there. Let's see if we still have that shot from the other side. That was from yesterday, of course. Let me refresh that, see what it looks like today. And yes, we have another new picture, and that is awesome. They did fix that camera. I'm very, very happy. And there's your toe area. There's your lava pond. And you can see the levels are still fairly well up there. There's that primary vent or cone there. And the little hornito, it's hard to see because of the smoke. And of course, you can see that the area here in the center is raised. There's Pig Island still doing its thing. And you can see the outer rings here of the raised area. So the darker lava on top cooled off a little bit and is actually floating. And looking out in the backside here, you can see it's a lot smoother, newer, fresh, young lava sitting there, and still smoking on the edges as well. And of course, that, remember what I just said here, when you have fresh lava hitting old lava, we end up getting smoke. Hey, I also see Old Nick is in the house. Welcome, Old Nick. Glad to have you on board. And did I miss anybody else? If I didn't say your name, I do apologize. And welcome anyway. Glad to have you on board if you weren't acknowledged. So that is kind of what we've tried to do here. Say hi to everyone. I can't see the pointer mouse. You can't see the pointer mouse? What happened? Did somebody steal my mouse? I know why. It's in hamster mode. That's what the problem is. It's in hamster mode. We need to make sure we have the mice on. Pointer mouse. There, now you can see it. I don't know what happened there. It's a hamster. I got a hamster, not a mouse. It doesn't have a tail, it's a hamster. Anyway, that's what we've got, so that is the problem. I'm sure you can see it now. But I was referring to that back area being all smooth, and then you can see along the whole edge here where you see that smoking or white smoke / steam coming off, and of course that is the fresher lava there hitting the old caldera material, and that's it. Poppet got it. Oh, was that what happened? Poppet was messing with it. All right, can't see what you were pointing at. Oh, yeah, my bad. I'm sorry that you didn't have your telekinesis. No, is it telekinesis? Something. I don't know. Never mind. I'll leave that alone. All good, and let's take a look at the thermal real quick. Again, this is from yesterday. You can definitely see the outline of that older lava bed that is kind of floating on top of the newer material, and the newer material being lighter in color here. So pretty cool, pretty awesome. Again, our pond full, the tow area fairly full. There's your primary vent, secondary hornito there, and the lava tube goes in that way. So that's what we've got happening there. I'm going to refresh that one so we get the current one. This is right now, and of course what we can see in this shot, extra fresh lava over on the other side, and that is pretty awesome to see. Again, very noticeable that we have that darker area, kind of looks like it's raised up, and it is in fact raised up, floating on top of the fresher lava that is underneath. And you can see all the way around you've got a little bit lighter material. So pretty cool, and we like it. Telekinetic, yeah, telekinetic abilities. You got to spruce up on those. You need those. Anyway, that is what we're seeing there. Let me pop it over. The Duchess of Elements is here. Duchess has entered the building. Aloha, DrFox2000. I am fashionably late. And yeah, fashionably late? 10 minutes before ending. Yeah, I guess. Welcome, Duchess of Elements. No worries. Okay, let's carry on. I wanted to go over to the earthquakes, and we'll have a quick peek and see what we have for earthquakes. And we'll do Hawaii earthquakes real quick. Of course, there's our Hawaiian Islands, and a little bit of activity, but we're going to go through this fairly quick. Out here at Luihi Seamount, we only have one that was showing up there, 2.7 from today at 12:32, 9.7 kilometers down. 2.7 in magnitude is pretty darn good. For those who aren't familiar with when I say Luihi Seamount, it's right here. Okay, and just so you can kind of get an idea. And if we do get an eruption and it happens out here, hey, great. Then we'll see more material popping up, and possibly another island appearing. And I think it's due time that Hawaii grows. So, pardon me. Anyway, let's check these other ones. 2.4 here from 10:11. What we got over here, 1.8 from 1:19 or just about 1:20 a.m. And we have this 2.0 from 16:02. Then we've got a 1.9 from 4:41 a.m. And we have a 1.9 from 1:52 a.m. And then sliding over here a little bit more, 2.2 yesterday's at 23:52. And we don't see any other ones right there. We do have this guy here, 2.1. 8:42 a.m. That one is only 3.3 kilometers down. These other ones in the Pahala area are typically between about 29 kilometers down to about 35 kilometers down. So that is what we've got. I need to take a look. I just got somebody emailed me something here about Stromboli. Let's have a look at these. Up here on Mauna Loa, 9.9 kilometers down for this 1.8 from yesterday at 19:58, and then we go here. Today's at 5:26 a.m. and that is 1.8 in magnitude, and that is 1.2 kilometers above sea level, so well within the mountain. And then we see this one 2.3 kilometers above the sea level, so not too far away from the actual surface for that 2.0 from 48 minutes after midnight. And that is kind of what we've got there. Just zooming out a little bit, I do want to kind of point out a couple things. Now, we did have that massive quake here in the Philippines. They are still seeing aftershocks today of 4.5 right there from 1:27 a.m. Their time, and then they also had a 4.3, which is getting a little bit closer to Manila and a lot of population here. So 4.3 is not all that bad, though, in comparison to 7 or 7.2, whatever they wanted to calculate that at. We do see one here in Papua New Guinea, 5.8, not looking that great, but we also have here Kermadec Ridge area, Tonga, 4.7, and that was 10 kilometers down from yesterday at 1907. There's also 4.8, also from yesterday at 1941, a little closer to Fiji. And we go back over on the other side here for a minute, and we do see this red one, and that is in Peru, 43.6 kilometers down, happened at 1807 their time, and that is not that big, 4.6, but still having some action there. And of course, the one in Chile, 6.2 that we had yesterday at 12:58, he's now got some friends here, and 6.1, and that one is 44.7 kilometers down. That was technically from yesterday as well, so they're both from yesterday. This one was first, that was second, I think. When was this guy? This one is from today, 66 kilometers down for that 4.3. So aftershock stuff for those guys. We've seen him. We're all okay. Going up here, 5.2, just off the coast of Nicaragua. And then that guy had a friend there as well, 4.4. And that was from today, 4:58 on that guy, 3:23 on the 5.2, which was 58 kilometers down. Looking over here on the other side, though, real close to Japan, we are seeing more stuff. I do believe that's the Mariana Trench area, but they call it Izu Island area, 4.6 on that guy from 1807. We have a 5.4 from 1352, 10 kilometers down there. And then we also have a 4.4 of 1655 was the time on that. And this 4.7 also there, 1727. So lots of new quakes happening, fair size stuff, and very interesting to see. We have this guy here, 4.5, the Owen fracture zone. Doesn't surprise me, 312. And that is a normal place for earthquakes, and this is kind of an odd spot for an earthquake, and this is 4.9, and Jamestown, well, it's 143 kilometers from Jamestown, St. Helena, and that is kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm kind of going, wow, why would we have a quake there? And that is a little odd. But that's okay. It is what it is. Let's pop over to the Canary Islands and have a look and see what they've got going on. And there we go. First off, checking for other quakes. I don't see anything up top there. Let's zoom right in here to La Palma and see what we've got. Of course, the star, which is this guy, indicating a 1.8, and that was at 16:53 their time, or sorry, UTC, and that is what we've got there. So 1.8, and where's that guy? That is 11 kilometers down. Then we have other earthquakes. The only other one is this guy right beside it, and that is, I do know, not right beside it, but that's right at Cumbre Vieja. That's a 1.6, 5 kilometers down. The other ones are all old. So we can leave it there. That is pretty awesome. And I want to zoom out and try to see, yeah, there, this guy from today, 1343 to 3.2. So we do have one quake out there. And again, this is the Eurasian plate, and this is the African plate, and the divider is right in the middle here, and it goes right through the Strait of Gibraltar, and that type of area, just so you know. Moving over onto the other map here, I'm going to refresh this one so we have it, and yes, I'm changing it to subscriber only mode, and there we go, and we'll set it for 1 minute, save. Okay, that is set, and that should keep that riffraff out for right now. Thank you, and thank you, Arizona Snowman, for taking care of that guy. And we've set it to subscriber mode, so if you want to chat and you can't chat, you need to be subscribed for at least 1 minute before you can get back in there and chat. Anyway, looking at what we've got, pretty normal. Astja, Sail George there, Michael, a volcano down here in the South Sandwich Islands, and then going around our ring of fire is pretty normal, and we see what we've got there. Nothing really new popping out, and we've gone over most of those earthquakes. I'm not going to worry about them today, so let's leave those alone, and we will pop right over to our weather maps and see if we can get on to those real quick. I hear a noisy vehicle out there that needs a muffler. Anyway, there is, oh, hang on, we didn't switch. Where are we? There we go. Now we're switching, and all right, and we switched. There we go. I'm not seeing too much SO2 issues today in North America, even though it is quite hot all over the place, so kind of interesting. Our buddy Frank down here, Frank has changed. Frank is big, and I think Frank has a new friend over here, and this friend is also, I think that's a girlfriend. We'll find out shortly. Anyway, so yeah, Frank's got a girlfriend, and we see what's happening in Central America. Most everything is pouring back into the Pacific. I'm seeing this plume here, and I haven't heard of anything going on the Galapagos Islands, and to me this definitely looks like it is coming from the Galapagos, and makes me wonder, is a Wolf volcano going, or has anybody heard anything about it? We did not see it on the volcano map, so what's happening there? And I noticed that yesterday we had quite a bit of SO2 in that area as well, so very, very interesting. Let's see, Geoplanet Jane, welcome. Glad to have you on board, and glad to have you on board. Okay, no, we're not going to have you on board, but welcome. It's like the bumper sticker. It says "baby on board." Well, I watched some comedians, and I think the comedian's name was Kim Raudenbush, and he came out and he had a baby nailed to a board and said, "Yeah, baby on board." All right. Speaking of Kim Raudenbush, hi Kim, how are you? And ties one end of the string around a box of crayons and ties the other to a piggy's tail. Creeps to a lurker's lounge. Oh boy, Piggy went to sleep. It's okay. You don't need to worry about it. And It's all good. Geo Jane on board. Yeah, I hope we're not going to see Jane nailed to board. That wouldn't look good. Um, anyway, we do see that down here in the middle we've got some kind of a low sitting right there, causing that stuff to blow over and get out onto the other side into the Atlantic from the Pacific. Lots of big wind here today. Seeing from White Isle volcano, it's pluming off of there. Hunga Tunga, Hunga Apai, maybe adding to this as well. But Tofua is doing that. Yasur and his buddies there. And the cloud around here, that is from the barbecue. And this is from the refineries. Oh, did I mention Leo's barbecue? Anyway, it's all good. I'm kidding you guys. Leo doesn't have a barbecue that big. Nothing coming off of Tasmania, and then we do see our regular stuff here in Papua New Guinea, as well as what's coming off of Luolatok, Semeru, Merapi, and Krakatoa. And unfortunately, we don't have any video on Krakatoa. They don't have that stream running. And looking over here, Ibu and Dukono doing their thing, working away. Bulusan over here doing its thing. It's not as bad from what we've seen before. Possibly a little bit of off-gassing from Taal, but a majority of this in here is from just generalized population. Moving up a little bit, we see Taiwan, same thing, population problems, and all of China as well. Going up here, this would be from Suwanosi-jima, and this right in this area would be from Sakurajima doing its thing. Central Japan, I don't know if we've got off-gassing happening from some of the other volcanoes there, or if that's just people pollution. Moving up to see what we've got here. Hang on, what happened? Somebody moved the date. We're not on Saturday. Let's refresh that. There. That makes more sense. Something just switched here. I don't know if I accidentally brushed over it or not. But anyway, looking at the Kamchatka Peninsula, most of it is going out into the Pacific. Karimsky, Bezimiani, and Shivalish up on the top there. They've got pretty clear skies behind it. And then down on the bottom here, you've got Chikarachki and Ibiko doing their thing, creating those plumes. Everything else looks pretty cool. We've got coal refineries and, of course, a volcano here in DR Congo. It's Gongo in the Congo? Something like that. Anyway, Urta Ale, not distinguishable from the rest of the pollution that is happening from Saudi Arabia. And again, they have refineries in those locations, so that's where a lot of that stuff is coming from. Looking here at Sicily real quick, we do see wonderful plumes going off into the Mediterranean, and also a little bit of an increase from yesterday. Stromboli and Volcano showing a little bit more of a effort out there for their plume. Looking at England and Germany and most of Europe is not bad. The upper portions have a little bit of SO2, but the lower portions here look really, really clean. So pretty awesome. And looking here, Iceland looks good, and then Norway, Sweden, and Finland, very clean places as well. Moving over to our weather map, there's Frank, and Frank had his buddy there. Oh, they took the buddy away. Maybe the Frank ate his buddy. What do they call it? Georgetta or Georgina or something? Anyway, Frank looks like he's getting bigger. Anyway, looking at our temperatures for today, Canada and northern portions looking fairly normal, but really hot in the prairies and British Columbia. So that is where we are right now. Very, very warm for us here in Edmonton. And I see Washington State has got some horrendously warm temperatures. I hope no forest fires are coming out of this. That would be pretty bad. So, of course, Washington, Oregon, and going into Idaho, as well as Montana, and then looking around the areas here. Yellowstone would be a little bit cooler, but we have still very hot temperatures. California and New Mexico, Nevada, and actually not quite as hot in Arizona today. And they had some storms coming through, so I wonder if those clouds kept them a little bit cooler today. Texas still doing quite a bit of heat, as well as most of the lower states here, and Florida doing its thing. Very hot and cooking there, so Florida, Georgia, going up south of North Carolina, and all the way up to New York, 27 degrees, hot and sticky for those guys. Going up a little bit further, a little nicer up top there. Looks like Nova Scotia, PEI, a little cooler, and then when you get up here into Newfoundland, that big high sitting there is 7 degrees off the coast, and that's kind of what we've got. Looking at Central America, Cancun coming in at 28 degrees Celsius again today. Really no change. Northern portion of, well, the Amazon holding some pretty good temperatures and doing its thing. Not going to worry about that. Cutoff line is a little bit further north. Usually it's somewhere right around Buenos Aires, but this time it's a little further north. Wonder if it's because of that low here or that high here. Don't know yet, but we'll take a look how chilly it is in Chile. And not too bad, but still cold. Chile and bottom end of Argentina. Sliding over to New Zealand real quick, and I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9 degrees, depending on where you are on the southern island, and all the way up to about 16 on the northern island, from about 13 to 16, depending on where you are. Of course, higher elevations, a little cooler. Seeing that high sitting right on the bottom end here, that is drawing up some cold air, as well as forcing some hot air down. So it's going to be interesting. That high hopefully will move off and let them have some warm air from up top. Looking pretty cool in some places on Tasmania. Not very warm there in Melbourne, 8, 9 degrees. Adelaide 9, and Perth a whole bunch warmer at 17, and Sydney on the other side here, 13, 14. Brisbane, Oz is home, and Oz is enjoying 17, 18 degrees in her area, so that is pretty good. And looking at what we've got in our Philippine, Malaysian, Indonesian area, looks pretty hot. We've got that storm here sitting in the Philippine Sea, and Bangkok, 29 degrees Celsius. Wow, that's what we've got. 86% relative humidity. Very consistent, that place, you know, and the temperature doesn't vary by much. Looking at Japan, and that is looking at some very warm temperatures there today as well. Kamchatka Peninsula a little bit cooler, which is probably good for them. Just noted here, the Alaska's got a little bit more warmth right there, but it is starting to cool off from the top, which is probably good. Siberian area still quite warm in some places, 30, 32, 33. Hope that cools down for them. India holding steady 26, 27 degrees. Zooming into Saudi Arabia, and then we've got Iran, Iraq, and those areas, Yemen down here, and UAE over here. So they're all looking pretty warm yet. Of course, the colder areas are higher elevations, is what we're seeing. So pretty awesome though. And Sahara Desert doing its thing, holding some good temperatures. And there we go, zooming into Spain, and that is of course where our wonderful friend Aurelio is from, up here somewhere. And we see that 25, 26 degrees for nighttime temperatures. A little cooler in France, which is probably not so bad. Going down, looking at Sicily, and 22, 23 degrees, not bad. And the rest of Italy, not bad as well. Still up in the 20s, so as far as temperatures for nighttime, still quite warm. And looking here for Piggy's Place, 25 degrees Celsius. It's 4 o'clock in the morning there, and that's what the temperature is, so very warm. Looking at Crete, same kind of thing. Some coastal areas, 28 degrees. Wow, 4 a.m., 28 degrees. That's going to be a warm day for them. Looking at what we have in Germany, not bad in most places. Looking very nice, actually, temperature-wise. And then England isn't overly bad either. Same with Wales. A little cooler up in Scotland. Ireland doing very well. Irish monk, if he was at home, he'd be enjoying that. Looking at what we see in Norway and Sweden, bottom end a little bit warmer, but the top here, some cold temperatures moving in, and that is going all the way up into the top of Finland as well. A little cooler in Finland, but not so bad. Iceland, on the other hand, a little colder today, and not quite as warm. And I think it's that darn low that's sitting here. And it looks like they've got another low up here, and that low is drawing down all that cold air, pushing it. We need more firepower from down here to push up some more of that warm air from the Gulf Stream. And that would be pretty awesome. So that's kind of it for our temperatures. A quick peek at precipitation, and we'll concentrate on North America a little bit here. I'm not worried about the top portions of Alaska or Canada. We do see they have that storm coming in right there, so that's all right. There's the other one that is over here, and that is a low just off the Aleutian Islands. Anyway, looking out in the eastern portions, Ontario and Quebec, and going all the way down into New York and those areas, they've got some nasty storms happening. And going down the coast, we see all kinds of intermittent storm stuff, nothing really too organized, but there are a lot of them all over the place. Same thing with getting on back over into Arizona and New Mexico, and even here in Colorado and Utah and some of those places all seem to have a little bit of storminess, even Texas, just off the coast here. Here's what they call Georgette. This is Frank. Frank, meet Georgette. Georgette, Frank. Frank is going to eat Georgette. Oh, Frank's a cannibal. Anyway, looking at Mexico, that's our visibility problem. And then we see everything down here. Good night, Tetra. Take care. And thanks for being here. Looking at the upper portions of the Amazon, that is what we see right there. Not too bad on the lower portions. but we do see that storm coming in north of Buenos Aires, and that is that low causing that. So pretty cool. And then here's why it's so chilly in Chile. And we see they got snowflakes going by. And let's pop over here. New Zealand, we do see that they've got a little bit of rain hitting the islands, but not anything torrential, I don't think. That high sitting there, keeping a little bit of cloud off of some of those areas, but Tasmania, southern end, still a little bit of rain. Looking at up the coast here, might have a little bit coming into the shoreline, but not so bad. Looks like Brisbane, maybe a few showers going over. Perth is getting nailed, even though they've got warmer temperatures. They're also being bombarded. And here's that storm sitting not too far away from Java and Indonesia and Malaysia, and of course sitting there brewing. We see more storms, this one in the Philippine Sea, and definitely there, that system we talked about yesterday here, that was kind of moving up in the Yellow Sea right there. It did, and it's inland now, and going up a little bit more. That low moved away a little bit. That's probably good. We've got another low sitting off of Kamchatka. And looking at India and those places are pretty normal, and Central Africa doing its thing. Quick peek at Europe, and we'll start out with down here. I don't see anything coming in for Greece. Looks like maybe a few rain showers here for Istanbul, but not a heck of a lot. Some stuff up a little further north. We'll see if that will move south and give them a little bit of rain. Would be nice. We see on the France-Spain border a few storms there, and of course here in the Alps helps generate a little bit of a storm, and it goes right into Germany, so not bad. Belgium has a few little isolated spots, nothing major showing there. Even in England, northern portions of England, a little bit, and not anything else showing there. And we are pretty much dry in those places like Norway, Sweden, and we do have some stuff here in Finland, but nothing major. And this, I'm wondering, where's that low? That low here. We had that other low up top here. This low is the one that's bringing the cold air down. And you can see they've got snow happening there. So hopefully that's not going to bring it all the way down to Iceland. And we'll see if we can get that low to move up a little bit and help out and get rid of it. And hang on. And that is, this is the, yeah, that's a low. This is a high in here. It's going the opposite way. No, hang on, that's going the right same way. Same way. This is the high. Counterclockwise around. No. Oh boy, never mind. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to play weatherman. Let's leave it there. And we see lots of snow down in the southern hemisphere. So they are definitely getting colder. Let's put it back on temperature, and we will see what we've got for a cold spot for today. And it's going to be a warm. We'll see what we've got. Not seeing a heck of a lot there. That is really, really cold. 64, 60, boy, 64, minus 64 is what I seen. You found minus 72. Whereabouts did you find it? Because I'm looking and I don't see them. And boy, not seeing where that is. All right. Well, I'll believe you. Okay, going up 62, 63. Somewhere, I see 67. Yeah, so I'm sure that you have found it in the right spot, but minus 72 sounds about normal for our wonderful Antarctica. So please remember, dress your penguins warm before you send them out to go play there. And on that friendly note, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to wrap it up. It is very hot here in Edmonton, and coldest of the what? Coldest of the cold, minus 72. Yay, Sue. And yeah, it is. And we are hot here. So that's it for today, you guys. And yeah, it has been a great stream, man. I really like that. That's awesome. Still 31 degrees Celsius here, except for it's about 5 degrees Celsius warmer inside my apartment. It's 36 is what the thermometer says, and I am sitting in the wind of a fan. So a big thank you to Metal Omi 54 for her super chat, Irish Monk and Lizoid, Linda Shoof, Gura, and BMAT. All great super chats today. Thank you very kindly, everyone. That is awesome, and I really do appreciate all that support. I see we're still about 3 shy on the likes to get it up to 100. So for those who haven't hit that like button yet, please help us out and see if we can push that over 100 really quick. Squirrel's getting water right now, and the squirrel has been coming to get water lately, and he likes it. He needs water. It's the only source of water around for him, so pretty awesome. Anyway, good stuff, you guys. So I put mine in. Thanks, Geoplanet Jane. I appreciate it. And tell you what, I will do a video on that. Okay. A big thank you to, like I say, all the super chatters. Also, a big thank you to all the members in here. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. That is awesome. And also, a big thank you to the entire Lava family. And like I said before, you don't have to be in here supporting financially if you can't. Some people just can't afford that kind of thing, and we get that, you know. That doesn't mean, though, that you're not welcome here. So you are welcome here, and everybody is. There are people in here that do wonderful stuff just to support the stream, send in links and all kinds of neat stuff and very good information. I can't always use all of it, but that is what we've got. Night all, Amsray safe. Okay, I'll translate. Night everybody, and stay safe. Hugs. All right. Good night, Piggy. Sweet dreams, and take care, and get some rest. And on that note, it is time to pack it up. Big thank you to the moderators, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, Lucas, C&D Boy, and let's see, Gary, and anyone else that was lurking in the background as far as the moderators. Really, I do appreciate it. Hey, Andy Morgan, I didn't see you pop in. Welcome. And I guess Piggy didn't get up yet. Otherwise, she would have found a box of crayons tied to her tail. No, Piggy's going to lay down. She's in front of that new big fan she bought. And she's just keeping her cool. So anyway, last call for those people who have not yet hit that like button. Help us out. And that would really be good. Russell Brainerd, welcome, and everybody have yourselves a wonderful night, and hopefully we'll see some more new fresh lava tomorrow. I would love to see something going somewhere. So all the best to all of you, and I see that I just hit it on my screen. It went up to 100. Awesome, guys. Thank you kindly. So on that friendly note, I'll use my normal line here, and please Make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and we'll see everybody tomorrow night. Take care. Oink, oink.
Bye.